people don't treat social like a business. Do you think now that they're going to pay for it monthly that they will? I think it changes the mindset for a lot of people. It's like, oh, wait a second, I'm paying for Facebook? I thought this shit was supposed to be free. This episode is brought to you by SocialGenius. That's where Jeff and I get to actually teach you what to do on social and how to grow it. Jeff, why should people join?
You know, if you are the type of professional that wants to do it yourself, and maybe your budget's a little bit lighter and you can't afford to hire somebody to do all the editing, do the fancy stuff for you, we're going to teach you how to do all this stuff. And the truth is, most of these social platforms are not favoring authenticity. So it's shooting these green screens and doing remixes and understanding what's trending. Those are the things that matter the most to your social strategy. And so if you like to be inside of a tight culture of people that are like-minded and want to do it themselves, then SocialGenius is perfect for you.
We'll see you there. You'll never find it for less than this anywhere else. It's very inexpensive. We'll see you on the other side.
We need to unpack something, Tristan. There was an announcement recently about these new packages that are going to be added for Instagram and Facebook. You know, in addition to the verification, which I pay for currently, to be verified, which I think we should start there because I still get that question a lot. However, I think it's important to talk about these because there's some influencers that have been talking about it, and these packages range from $45 a month to $120 a month to $350 a month, and that's just if you're verified on one of the places. If you want to be verified on both, it's damn near double that. That is crazy amounts of money. So let's digress and first talk about the initial one and then get into these new packages and what we think they mean.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for it. I heard it by text from a friend. And the first thing I thought when he told me the price, he goes, "Can you believe how crazy this is?" And I thought, wait a second, I'm signing up. I go, fuck everybody else. I don't care what they think. Listen, dude, it's a money play on Facebook's part. And if people can pay and they give me more organic engagement that way, I'm in. And here's the breakdown. I know some people will be like, but I'm like, you know what? I don't care. Here it is. Business standard is what we're paying for, which, by the way, I love. Every time I have a question, I reach out to them. This weekend, I was like, I texted them this. I'd like to sign up for this. The Business Max is what it's called. That was my text to them.
Right.
And then they said, and then they asked for a lot of questions just to verify it was me. And then they said, unfortunately, it's only available in Australia and New Zealand. I said, oh, okay. Got it, which was similar to the last time. Remember when they released this one?
Yep.
It was Australia and New Zealand. So I said, so when will it be available? They said any time in the next 2 months. I said, okay, great. So here's what I've got so far. The business standard stays
and walk through this so for those that are just listening and now watching.
All right, 4 options. We've got 4 options. The first one is called business standard.
And let's stay on that one for a second.
All right. That's the one you and I currently have, right?
Yep.
Okay, good. And it's $14.99 a month. You get a little verified badge, a little blue check mark, impersonation protection, meta verified support, which means chat or email with agents, which, by the way, every time I've chatted with them in the last 7 months or so, they get back to me within 3 minutes. So I love this. Enhanced profile. I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what enhanced profile means. And
is that search?
Cool?
Is that cool?
Yeah, it is. I'm going to click on it and see what happens over here. It says, enrich your profile by adding images to your links. Interesting. Okay. So the little links that we have underneath on Instagram, you know how you and I have links?
Yep.
Apparently we can add images there, which I didn't even know.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Okay.
I'm gonna save that one for later. That's it.
And that's included in what we have now, evidently, and we're not using it.
You're right. We're not. And then the last one is search optimization. I'm going to click on that and see what the heck that means. Search optimization, appear at or near the top of search results. Dude, I didn't know that, man. Did you know that?
I remember seeing it originally when we signed up because we thought that they weren't very specific about I think it said something to the effect of, elevated reach, or something like that. And we didn't really know what it meant, but we just assumed that we would probably be favored in the algorithm because we're paying.
Excellent. Well, there you go. Favorite in the search bar. So when people search your name.
That's still not very clear, though. So when you click on that search optimization, it shows Lucky Shrub. Okay, great. Who the hell's typing in Lucky Shrub into the search bar? Unless you're very specifically looking.
You and I go and speak. I'm assuming here's where it would come in handy. So you and I are on stage, or you and I are wherever, and then they're like, "What's your Instagram handle?"
Yep.
And then you're like, and then you give them your name, but there's like a ton. Well, you're at the top.
Yep.
I'm like,
got it.
Okay, that's not bad for $14.99 a month, dude. The only thing you're really paying for anyway is verified badge and impersonation protection. Those are the key. Because
good. Finish.
Because the important thing is before you even get to pay, they take you through steps and saying, hey, you've got to turn on two-step verification, which we've been telling you for how long? I don't even know.
Yep.
Which is huge. So they do that. What do you think, Jeff? Just on the
I actually, because people do ask me, and I tell them the badge means nothing anymore. It's not a badge of honor anymore. It's a badge of payment. Sure, to the common eyeball, it might mean something, but let's be honest, to us in the know, it means nothing because we know you paid for it, myself included. Impersonation protection is important if you have a very healthy, engaged audience and you're very consistent on social. So not massive because anybody could do two-factor anyway. I think the support is really what you're paying for. And I really do believe, and I believed this in the beginning, that search optimization is what we were hoping for. We're hoping for a little bit better reach. But again, if you're not doing the things, none of this necessarily matters. So you got to play the game. Otherwise, I wouldn't waste the money. But I do think it is a valuable expense if you're going to lean into social. The basic.
How many times a week or a month you get a message saying my Instagram or Facebook got hacked?
Oh, almost.
Can you help?
Feel like. Oh, I'm sorry. From other people. Yeah, at least once a week.
Other people.
Yeah.
I got one this morning, and I'm like, "Are you Meta verified?" And they're like, "No. What does that mean?" And I'm like, and then on top of that, this person says, "I own a group of 30,000 people in it, and I can't find the group anymore."
Oh, you idiot!
Yep, dude. Anytime you're running any type of community, any type of business, anything, please pay. You've got to pay just to protect this. That's number one, Jeff. Business.
If I know this person, I want to know who it is.
I'll message you separately.
I want to slap them. I'll dude,
take a picture of this person and you can see who they are. I don't even.
Can we just stop for 1 second and say this? Like the whole, you all remember the whole purpose, and we've talked about it a million times, why we created Drunk on Social for this. So you don't have to be the one searching this shit. We have talked about this umpteen times, which tells me that person is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is the consumption, which is enriching themselves to make themselves better. You do it for every aspect of your business. If you're going to take social serious, you've got to consume so you can stay ahead. And if you didn't even know what Meta Verify is, and you have a 30,000 group, I would just love to I don't even slap. I think I want to go full fist. I want to go full fist right across the face. Like, come on, you idiot. I hope that person's listening now. And I don't feel bad about calling you an idiot.
Yeah. That hurts, right? It hurts. It hurts in the wallet. All right. Business Plus. These are the three next that just popping up. Business Plus, Business Premium, and Business Max.
Okay. Can I comment first before we get into these? So my initial reaction was this. I see these prices. People sent it to me. They're like, holy shit, this is expensive. I can't afford this. And I'm like, you're right. And I don't think many people can. I gotta believe that there's a method to the madness. I mean, I don't always have a lot of faith in Instagram because they always, perplex me. But I don't believe that this means you have to pay or you won't get any engagement. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with that.
Not at all. No, not at all, man. Their target audiences are businesses and bigger influencers that can pay. Think of it, when I saw this instantly, I thought, oh, it's like Apple, where they're bringing in this big giant visor. It's specifically for businesses. It's like 4K. It's not for everyone, and that's okay, right? So this is specifically for people that take this seriously. And that's why I'm like, finally, something that we can jump onto if we want to grow our business and treat it like it should be treated. Dude, think about this. I'm going to stop sharing before we go into Plus, Premium, and Max. People don't treat social like a business. Do you think now that they're going to pay for it monthly that they will? I think it changes the mindset for a lot of people. It's like, oh, wait a second, I'm paying for Facebook? I thought this shit was supposed to be free. I'm like, no, you're paying for it because now you're going to be treating it like a CRM, like a database, like an actual prospecting arm to everything that you do, right? Now it's like RedX. Now it's like Follow Up Boss.
I tell you what,
and I think that
you and I have the different take on this, and I'll tell you why. Your initial reaction is sign me up. My initial reaction is fuck them, and I'm being blunt because you know me, but my initial reaction is of I still am going to prove that if you execute correctly, that you can have success organically and you don't have to necessarily pay. Does that mean I won't ever pay at some point? No, I might, especially if it enhances. But at the end of the day, this is the vast majority, if not all of our audience is probably thinking to themselves, oh, great, another money grab. And don't look at it that way. Just understand it so you know that if and when you grow organically, this would potentially be like maybe putting Miracle Grow on top of it. That's the way I look at it potentially. But my attitude is not that I'm going to sign up immediately. I'm going to let you be the guinea pig and see if it does anything. And I'm just going to keep plugging away doing what I've been doing.
You're going to do it. And I don't think there's a wrong way to jump on this, just to be clear. I'm just saying, amazing. Finally, something that can differentiate us as businesses who want to treat this differently. All right, 3, Plus, Premium, Max. Here we go. Business Plus is $44.99. You got the verified badge. Same thing as the other side. The only thing that they add is, it did say under Meta Verified Support, it says get issues resolved more quickly. Okay, that's an added feature. Enhanced profiles share 3 business addresses. So they give you 3 profiles now, 3 of you, and showcase 3 of your other profiles. Okay, don't know what that means, but if you're interested, just click on the link. We'll put the link in the podcast and in the show notes. Search optimization, which we saw earlier, and then 2 new things: featured account and links in Reels, 2 per month. I want to click on featured accounts.
I want you to click on both.
All right, featured account. Have the opportunity to be featured in feed and introduce your business to new audiences.
Very clear, like recommended. It's going to be under the recommended tabs. Okay.
Yeah, I see that. Recommended Meta Verified businesses. Okay, easy. Okay. Next one, links in Reels. Links in Reels add value to your Reels with external links.
See in that the image. So in the image, we're looking at a reel, and it's basically down next to where you would see the music selection. So there'll actually be a link there. That's cool.
That is cool, man. I mean, YouTube.
I don't know about $45 cool, but cool.
I know. YouTube's doing it for free. For those that are wondering, they just added it 2 months ago. So,
Shots fired. Shots fired.
that's so funny. Okay, all right, 44. I don't know if 44 is worth it. That's why I went for the 349 one instantly.
Well,
all
I'm gonna tell you, I think you're crazy, but go on.
All right, premium. That's the next one up. It's $119.99 a month. You get all the stuff on the previous ones. And the cool part is under Meta Verified Support, you get request a call from an agent. So a lot of people are on Facebook are older. And the first thing they ask, is there anybody to call? Is there anybody? Can I talk to somebody at Facebook? So listen, if you want to pay $120, you can talk to somebody, which is probably their biggest feature on this one. Enhanced profiles instead of 3, you get 5. So
let's talk about that for a second. What does that even really? What does that mean to our audience? And does it mean anything to them? I don't think so.
I don't think so. The enhanced profile doesn't mean anything. Most people only have 1 or 2 profiles, man. That's pretty much it.
Got it.
Search optimization still stays the same. Featured accounts. It looks like you get more featured more often. Don't know how many times. Links in reel. You can do 4 per month. Links in your reel, so 1 a week, I guess, if you want to do. And the last 2 that they added, which is employee impersonation protection.
Don't know what that means.
So what? I don't even know. Let's click it up. It says, provide select employees with the opportunity to have key features of Meta Verified, including a verified badge. All right, so this is how you know, Jeff. As it starts getting bigger and bigger in pricing, you know they're targeting big businesses. This makes sense. So we were right. This is not for your average day influencer or person. It's for somebody that has a bigger business. There you go. And then the last one, customized messaging chats. Let's click on that. That's interesting.
Are you like changing your own mind as we speak?
No, I'm in, dude. The last one. I'm still gonna buy the last one instantly. As soon as it's out, I'll be the first one, and I'll be like, I got it. And then I'll tell you how it is. Customized messaging chats. Oh, interesting. Customize your Messenger and Instagram direct chats with theme colors. Cute. Look, if they can have me add Mario or put little cute hearts with bananas, I'm in. Next one. You ready for the last?
No words. No words. Yeah, go on. Go on. Let's just go see where you're going to burn money. Let's go on. Go on, tell us.
Thank you. $349.99 is $350. All right. Meta Verified Support. Request a call from agents stays the same, but receive active case monitoring. I don't even know what that means, but it just means that they'll protect you more. Sure. Enhanced profile. You get 8. So it went from 5 from the previous one to 8. I don't think anybody has 8. That's an average person using this. Search optimization stays the same. Featured account. You're going to be the most featured account. All right. It supersedes everything else. You're the most featured account, Jeff. Now, links in reel, 6 per month. I wish that you could do like every time. It doesn't make sense that you would. I don't understand the limitation.
Yeah, makes no sense.
So, yep. Employee impersonation protection. So you've got now 5 employees. Oops, I didn't mean to click on it. Customized messaging chats. So you can add little hearts and bananas if you want. I'm sure you can't add bananas. It's just colors. And then the last one is an account review. What is account review? That's the only thing that's in the last one. It says get semi-annual access to an advisor who will provide guidance to improve your content strategy for your subscriber account. This benefit is only available in subscribers in Australia. Oh, right now, here are the areas. Got it. Interesting, man. It says an advisor semi-annual access. That sounds like DrunkOnSocial. I mean, couldn't people just reach out to us and we can give them advice if they're paying? Like, they can chat with us. Be like, take a look at my account. I'll be like, I'll take a look at your account, right? Listen, the 300.
That sounds neat. That sounds neat, but not for $350 a month.
No, it doesn't. I'm looking at the 351 and I'm like, man, it's missing a lot.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah.
As your buddy and business partner, I'd go $45 a month. That one I would test that first.
The key. I saw that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
The 45. The 45 actually is. I mean, the 45. I think the featured account and links and reels. That's what you're getting. Yep. And I don't know that the links and reels is. See, here's the deal. If you're not putting links, it doesn't really matter, and it's only $2 per month, so it's not even that profound. I think the featured account is worth testing for maybe 6 months. I don't feel like burning money right now, so I'm not going to do that. But
it doesn't even make sense that they would charge you for putting links in the reel, because TikTok allows that on their shop, right? Easy. You can put links and hey, just go or just check it out. And YouTube now adds that for checking out the bigger video. Well, the thing they're standing out. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, and to be honest, I really kind of like when I pimp a link, I do one of two things: check out the link in bio, or shoot me a DM. Like, I kind of like forcing interaction. Shoot me a DM, I'll send you over the link, and I always get interaction. Sometimes it's only one person, sometimes it's 5 or 6. But now I'm also kind of feeding the algorithm while I'm playing the game, which is, hey, DM me and I'll send you the link, which now gets me interacting with people that can open up conversations. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to completely poo-poo it because I do believe in a verified badge. I believe in the basic.
Yeah, I believe in the protection, man. Honestly, that's the biggest one. If I can reach out to somebody to resolve an issue that I'm having, right? Because I do want to protect my social. That's important. There's one thing that I was thinking of for your Ozarks one. If you have like a brand deal, and they're like, you can hey, I've only got 2 of these links. I'm going to put a link to your store. That could be one of the times you use it per month. That could work since they're limiting it, right?
I just don't know how profound it's going to be, because, it could be the 2 videos that don't perform that well, and then you got the links in them. And, you really got to have a link.
Well, hold on. What if you put out videos, one performs extremely well, then in 2 weeks, you grab that one, repurpose it, put the link in, and now at least it performed well one time and has a good chance this time.
Sure. I think if I'm selling a ongoing product, like for you and I, coaching and stuff like that, but if I'm selling a house and it's a one-off thing, I just don't know that it's necessary. And frankly, I don't really believe that we're selling houses specifically through our content. We're selling ourselves. We're selling, that you want us to promote your house when it's time to sell. You're selling that you want to work with us because you like us, because you feel a connection to us. That's what we're selling. So I don't know that this really makes a whole lot of sense for real estate agents unless you do have something more. Maybe you're selling your brokerage. Maybe you're recruiting. Okay, now put a link in those videos and send people to a culture page that then sends them down the rabbit hole. Like, those are the reasons why. But I think as an individual agent, I would definitely get the 15 per month. I would do that. I think that's a good investment. The other one, not so much. You can test it for us.
Listen, I'll test it, and I'll probably end up going back down to the $45 one. That's my first thought. But I'm going to go and test out the big one. And look, who knows? By the time it comes to us, they may have tweaked it a little bit. We don't know. But the link things really pisses me off. They should just make it more like TikTok.
Yeah.
Dude, we didn't even get into, we ran out of time, but we didn't get into their new algorithm change, how they're going to, we talked a little bit about it last week, which I think next week we can talk about that. What do you think?
Yeah, this was a worthy conversation. This had to happen. Because this is, I think, very important. Yeah. So I think hopefully you got some clarity on it, and that you first of all shouldn't freak out about it. Second of all, you probably shouldn't even invest in it. If you haven't invested in the basic, I probably would consider it. But again, depending on where you are budget wise, you have to decide that for yourself.
If you value your Facebook or Instagram account, like actual value it, like you would be really sad if you lost it, do the minimum one. Just get meta verified. It's not worth it. I get a lot of people crying, saying I lost everything. I lost all my pictures. I got hacked. Just get the $15 one. Yeah. All right, Jeff. Anything else?
That's all I got. See you next time.